Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. This is Moving and Grooving Monday on Sunday. And I'm flying solo today because Andrea had her foot surgery on Thursday, and she right now is Percocet, Andrea, which is a very entertaining person to talk to. So if you want to giggle today, give her a shout. No, she's doing great. And just the power of prayer is sustaining her. And her husband, Dave, is really just doing everything and like a good husband would. So let's just keep her in our thoughts and prayers. So a couple of things I want to talk to you about today. First off, Andrea and I really wanted to talk to you guys about new product knowledge, and not just new products. But what we would love to challenge you to do is to go into the lookbook and shop as if you are a customer and find 3 products, not 1, not 2, but 3 products that you may not know a whole lot about. It's probably going to be a product you don't use. So if you're not using it, you're probably not talking about it, you're not selling it. And just get to know that product. For instance, how much do you know about the TimeWise bar, the cleansing bar? That is a great product to share with your customers if they can't use TimeWise 3D, if they can't use botanicals, if Clearproof is too drying. That bar is amazing. That's what I travel with. I love it. So find out the qualities of that bar. Find out, maybe do a little research on rosacea and find out which of our product lines, little hint, begins with a 3, is great for people with rosacea. So find 3 products. That's your challenge of this week. Find 3 products that you are going to research, and then I want you to go on our Superstars Facebook page and post which products you researched and what you learned about them. So the way you do this is you go on Mary Kay In Touch, go under Products, go under Product Central, and type in the product. They'll give you power phrases to use. They'll tell you your target audience. They'll tell you the order of application, the ingredients. It's a great tool source. You guys, I just spoke yesterday at our Breakfast of Champions, and it was amazing to me how many people have questions about how to, when the how-tos are answered. And so I actually spoke to the consultants, and I talked to them about how to empower yourself. And I did this too. I had a frog in my throat the whole time. So how to empower yourself. Now, if you want to empower yourself on knowledge base and product knowledge and how to book and how to close and how to share the career opportunity, then go to Mary Kay In Touch, Education, Consultant Education, or How to Team Build, or MK University, because it's all there. And then you practice it a few times, and then you bring us in to say, okay, so I practiced this script several times, or I tried this booking technique, or I talked about this hostess program. This is the responses I got. How can I tweak this? It's kind of like being a coach for a professional athlete. Until they master the skills, it's really hard for the coach to come along and say, hey, turn your feet a little bit this way, or hold your racket this way, or hold the bat this way, or hold the football this way. So what I want you guys to do is start really thinking about how can you hone your skill sets, and maybe spend 15 minutes, get up 15 minutes earlier every day, or stay up extra 15 minutes at night, or spend 15 minutes on your lunch break. And time yourself. After 15 minutes, get off the computer. Those are not IPAs. They are empowerment and education tools, but it's not an income-producing activity. And learn about these different scripts and learn these techniques. Then let your coach, let your director come along and tweak it. Also, I had all the consultants and some of the directors write down on cute little Post-it notes what was holding them back, what was their challenge, or just what was getting in their way. You guys, I had tons of Post-it notes up on the podium, and I divided them between how-tos and emotional, mental, between the ear kind of issues. There were 3 or 4 how do I hold booking appointment, or how do I hold team building appointments. There were, I think, 2 on how do I make sure the appointment holds. There were, I think, 3 or 4 on how do I keep a party from canceling? How do I book? And I'm going to go over a couple of those things today that I taught them because they were really good tips that maybe I haven't shared with you guys. But all the other Post-its were emotional challenges, between the ears issues. It was fear of this, fear of that. How do I get out of my own way? How do I keep my energy up? How do I? And it was all dealing with the emotions. So that's why Andrea and I have been using Moving and Grooving and Talk to Me Tuesday, especially Talk to Me Tuesday, to really work on that space between your ears, because that is the area right there that needs the most work, that may require the most education. All right, now let's get to some tools. I want to talk to you guys about a few tools that I went over with the consultants yesterday that were very powerful. And one is, how do you get the appointment to hold? Okay, how do you make sure it doesn't cancel and you get it to hold? Well, the first thing is you tell the hostess, booking an appointment with me is just like booking an appointment with your doctor or your dentist. If you need to cancel or reschedule, I would really appreciate it if you would do so 24 hours in advance. Do you think you can make that deal with me? Great, let's shake hands. And that is so official, and that makes it so official, and that makes it so great, because now you have a business arrangement. Even if it's your next door neighbor or your best friend or whatever, still say those things. Making an appointment with me, it's just like making an appointment with your doctor or your dentist or your hairdresser or your nail tech. If you need to cancel, please do so at least 24 hours in advance so I can fill your slot, your time slot, with another customer who would love to have a glamour makeover, a skincare assessment, or be entered in our model search. Another thing that I do is I take the lookbook and I have her pick out whatever product it is that she's working for in the lookbook. And I have her sign that in my lookbook. Okay. And if you're giving her a lookbook, have her sign it in hers too, and bend that little ear down. And then the next day, take a picture of it with your phone and say, oh my gosh, Amy, I'm so excited about your appointment next Saturday. I just know that you're going to earn this eyebrow pencil and this eyebrow tint as your personal hostess gift. Now, let me tell you about my hostess program, because one of the things that one of the directors told me yesterday was that she had done a little survey with Red Jackets and asked them, do you currently have a great hostess program in place? And they were like, no. So I want to tell you my hostess program because it's super simple. I do 75 for 35. They get $75 worth of Mary Kay for $35 if they have themselves, of course, and up to 3 friends at their appointment. And I always say up to 3 friends, but listen to what I say later on. So we'll come back to that. You and up to 3 friends, when your party does at least $200 in outside and in-party sales, and we hold the appointment on the originally scheduled date, then you'll get $75 with Mary Kay for only $35. Well, she's going to spend more than that. Now, as far as holding it on the original date, I do allow her to change her date once. So if she has to change it once, I tell her you don't lose that ability to get your 75 for 35. To get your guest list ahead of time, I always say, you know, I like to throw in a little extra gift for my hostess and her guests when I get your guest list ahead of time. So if you can get me your guest list at least 7 days in advance, or if you book the appointment now for, like, let's say Wednesday or Thursday, get the names and numbers to you today. Then you'll have an extra little gift from me. All right. Now, when you are talking about the hostess program, 75 for 35, you always, always, always want to stress. Now, this is your time to really shop for you. So let's pick out what you're going to get, your $75 worth of Mary Kay you're going to get. And let's sign your name to those pages. And again, send those pictures. Send it that day. Send it the next day. Send it 2 days later. I can't wait to get your guest list. These products are going to look great on you. Isn't it great to know you can earn it for free? And you can even do little FaceTime videos. Now, I know you're thinking, Joanna, that's a lot of work before a party. Well, when you have 10 parties on your books at all times, and you will get into the routine of doing this, just 30 minutes a day, taking that little pocket of time, okay, texting out to your hostesses, sending them pictures of what they want in the lookbook, making sure you've got their guest list, then it's not going to be that hard and that complicated. You're not constantly thinking about it. You just say from 6:30 until 7 is when I send out those messages. Now, if you think it's too early, you can schedule a text to go out later, okay? Or you can copy and paste it, put it in your notes on your phone, and then at 9 o'clock, give yourself a reminder to send out those text messages. Now, I completely forgot something else I was going to talk to you about. That's okay. I'll just keep moving. All right. My second hostess program, which is a little bit more complicated, is kind of fun too. I tell my hostess, now, Amy, you will get 10% of the class sales before your purchase back in your own purchase. So if your party does $200, you get $20 in product. If it does $400, you get $40. If it does $500, you get $50 in product. Isn't that exciting? And there's a way to add to your party sales. The way you add to your party sales is, let's say your party does $200 and 2 of your guests schedule a follow-up facial with friends for themselves. Every party that is scheduled at your party adds $50 to your sales. Now, it's not real sales, but it's credit you get towards your own purchase. So let's say your party does $200. 2 of your girlfriends schedule their own follow-up facial with friends to be turned into a party. Now your party's worth $200 plus $50 plus $50. Now it's worth $300. So make sure that you talk to your girlfriends about how fun it is to be a hostess and how easy it is. Also, I don't like to use the word hostess a lot, because when you do, they think they have to have a caterer and they have to have all this great food and they have to clean their house. And I just say a hostess is just a girlfriend who shares time with other girlfriends. So really, it's just you and a follow-up facial with friends. It's just girlfriend time. Okay. All right. And I always ask them, do you have any questions? Now, the 4 questions that I text to my hostess and have her text to all of her friends is, hey, I'm Joanna Shipe. I am your Mary Kay lady. And you are coming to Amy's party on Saturday. And I'm so excited and can't wait to meet you face to face. There are 4 quick questions I want to ask you. If you wouldn't mind texting these answers back to my number and I give it to them, that would be awesome. 1, what are you currently using to wash, all caps, your face, or cleanse, all caps, your face? If I were to design, if you could change anything about your skin, I do this a lot. If you could change anything about your skin, what would you change? 3, if I were to design a look for you, would you want a real natural look? And they always say natural. Or a professional look, church, school, etc., or church, work, school, etc., or a fabulous glamour look for an upcoming event. And number 4, this is a new one I've added. Number 4, are you on Facebook? If so, please friend me at Joanna Shipe, Independent Beauty Consultant. Then I can see what you look like and pre-select some colors for you. Now, after I get those answers from her guest, I actually call them, and they may or may not answer, but I call them and say, oh my gosh, Susie, I can't wait to meet you face to face. I got your answers. And you said that one of the things that you don't like about your skin is some fine lines and wrinkles. And so I'm going to be bringing a special product just for you to try on Saturday. I can't wait to meet you. And I really hope that you have a great week. And I just leave her that message with a big smile. Okay. You can even go so far as to set up a Mary Kay Facebook party page for yourself. And you upload your hostess and all of her guests. And you put pictures of the fun gifts they're going to get. And you put a picture of a goodie bag. And you do a live video on there saying, hey girls, I can't wait to meet you on Saturday. I'm telling you guys, use these tools. Send a FaceTime video to them. Send these Facebook videos to them. And then after your party's over, if you want to take them off of that Facebook page, then just take them off and put in your next hostess. And that way you constantly have that Mary Kay party page going just for you and your peeps. And then you can say anything you want. You can say, we have glamour that we're phasing out right now. So I will have a temptation basket where everything in the basket is only $5. So make sure that you bring your holiday gift giving list and let's go ahead and meet all your gift giving needs. Good ideas, huh? All right. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about. Asking for the sale. You guys, if you had a girlfriend that worked at, let's say, Macy's in the ladies department, and you went in there and said, hey, I've got this special event I have to go to. Can you help me find a dress? And she's like, sure. So she's working, she's showing you dresses, y'all are talking, you're chatting about the kids, you know, what you're doing during the holidays. You pick out the perfect dress, perfect shoes, perfect jewelry, and then you walk out? No, you go to the register and she says, how do you want to pay for that? And you pay for it. You guys, when you don't ask for the sale, it's really an insult to both of you. There's nothing wrong with saying, how excited could you get about having this in your bathroom tonight? How excited could you get about using this product every single day? How would you like to pay for that? Cash, check, credit card. It's up to you. I'll work with you either way. And then you stop talking. Okay? Not that hard. Ask for the sale. Ask everybody you know right now in the next 3 weeks, hey, do you have all your gift giving needs covered? If not, I've got some awesome gifts anywhere from $10 to over $100. It's up to you. Hey, have you got all your gift giving needs covered for the holidays? If not, give me a shout. I've got awesome gifts starting at $10 and going on up, and I would love to wrap them for you. Now, if you're super duper smart, I would wrap up a satin lips, a satin hands, and a Skinvigorate brush. Why? Because anybody can use those products. The brush sets are great too, but not everybody has those in stock. I happen to have them in stock, so I wrap those up too, just a brush set with a big bow, okay? The Skinvigorate brush and the microdermabrasion wrap beautifully because they're a square box, kind of a not perfect square, but a square, okay? Satin hands, you put in some shred, you tie a big bow at the top, bam, you're done. And satin lips, you can put, actually, if you have the Christmas balls that are clear, you can throw it in there with a little bit of shred, run a ribbon through it, and you're done. Anybody can use those products. And they start at a very reasonable price and go all the way up to just at $50 to $55. So that's a no-brainer. And you can wrap those up easily. If you take orders for them ahead of time, I always give a 10% discount, or I add a little bit to it. Like I'll say all orders placed before November 30th for the holidays, I will do your wrapping for free. I will throw that in as a compliment to your purchase. Guys, love that. Also, we've talked about this several times. Be thinking about who you can contact for Thanksgiving for the pillow gift. You are the one that I'm thankful for every day of my life. And it's a little gift of Mary Kay, or a gift card from Mary Kay, gift certificate that he leaves on her pillow or right beside, you know, her sink at night when she's getting ready to go to bed, and a little gift from him. It will make him a hero. Just like we said a couple of weeks ago, how much is it worth to you to be a hero to your wife or to your significant other? Okay, so those ideas work as well. All right. Andrea talked last week about asking people if they want to be part of your market research group. So we've tweaked that a little bit as well and just said, you know what, during the holidays, things get really crazy. And yet, never say but, and yet we have a new product line out right now. We have all new colors. It's called ChromaFusion. And I know during the holidays, things can get a little stressful. So let's plan just a quick 30 to 45 minutes time out for you. I'm going to challenge to get 30 opinions between now and December 15th on our new ChromaFusion. And if you could share your 15 to 30 minutes with just 2 to 3 girlfriends, you could help me meet my goals so much faster. You leave your purse in the car. You don't have to buy anything. Excuse me. You don't have to purchase anything. Yet, I want to get your opinion on all of these products. It's just a market research study. Now, you can order the samples for the ChromaFusion. I believe we can order them right now, but I'll put a note on Facebook. Originally, I thought it was the 15th, and then someone told me it was the 10th. So you can order those samples. I would recommend that you take a little bit of your 10% that you're setting aside for yourself. Remember, 100% in sales, 50% goes back to your product, 40% is your profit, and 10% is that little cushion for things like this, to get extra little samples, maybe wrapping paper, ribbon, things like that. These are your business expenses and business supplies. So go ahead and order those samples, have them on hand, and start using them. Yay! All right. So as soon as we cut off this video, I will go online and see if you can order those samples yet. Let me see. Okay, that's it. Now, this next week, we are setting up some more marketing calls. They will be live calls, they'll be conference calls, and we'll be posting on Shipe Family Superstars Facebook page, as well as Andrea's Amazing Graces Facebook page, what time those are, how you call in, the call-in number. The call-in number will be the same as last time, freeconferencecall.com. So be looking for those and start inviting people now to get on those calls with these amazing, amazing directors. Also, go to our Facebook page that we have for the market calls and the market research, and definitely be sending people to listen to me doing that live video and telling my story, okay? And it's just a sneak into pink. It's actually called Shipe Peek into Pink. And it's just a little sneak peek, just a little peek into what we do in Mary Kay. Kind of wet their whistle, or go to Shipe Family Superstars, or go to JoannaShipe.com. Look at the top where it says, I just forgot what it says. Anyway, it's the marketing. It's the marketing. And I'm having a senior moment here. And definitely have people watch those videos, because that is all about sharing the career opportunity. As women are looking at how they're going to afford to pay for holiday gifts, maybe what they're going to do after the first of the year if they're seasonal workers for the holidays, this is a great opportunity to share with them and to kick off your new year right. Last but not least, I want to talk to you about, going 8 is great into DIQ. You guys, everybody's got 8 girlfriends that would love to hang out with them. Order the starter kit and then let me do the rest. If they just want to come in to get their products at cost, that's fine, because that's kind of the reason why I came into the business 27 years ago. I didn't want to pay full price anymore, which my mom, who recruited me, was super smart and never gave me a discount unless I earned it with hostess credit. And when you give discounts, you discredit the product. So let's not do a lot of that unless they earn it, all right? The second thing is that when people are looking at the career opportunity and hanging out with you and spending time with you and being part of your dream team, they love to be on the ground floor of things. So just say, I'm building my dream team. There's no quotas. There's no territories. You don't have to do anything. All we do right now is order the starter kit. Then I call them and say, hey, let's talk a little bit about what your potential is in Mary Kay. That is so much easier for me to do once they've already ordered their starter kit, because they're excited when they get it. It's like Christmas. Okay, I know I was a little confused on some of this today. I need a little bit more caffeine, but I am excited that you guys tuned in. I hope I did not bore you, and I hope you learned something new. And I will post on Facebook when you can order those samples, if you can already order them or if they'll be available by the 15th. But I'm so excited that you guys tuned in. Thank you so much. Mary Kay's words of wisdom for today: do it now, do it now, do it now. Remember, when you don't feel like picking up the phone, when you don't feel like scheduling a party, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just do it and see what happens. Let us know, and you guys have an amazing, amazing Monday, and we will talk to you on Tuesday. Bye.